So this was obviously not physically healthy, right?
Correct.
Okay. You're going to outlaw it?
No, not necessarily. Do you smoke around your kids?
Sometimes when I'm outside.
Okay, so you subject your kids to carcinogens.
Yeah, well, when they're playing in the street, cars just subject them to way more carcinogens. But okay, Mark.
Oh, okay. So lump chemicals on top of that. Yeah, that's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's
I'm sure, Mark, that when they're outside and I'm smoking a cigarette, their health is at risk. But here's the thing: why aren't you gonna outlaw this?
Where does it say in Christianity not to smoke around kids?
It doesn't. When are you gonna outlaw this?
So where are you getting that from?
Getting what from?
Don't smoke around your kids inside.
I didn't say that. You said that. Mark, can you tell me why you're not going to outlaw this?
Smoke around kids.
Yeah, I don't.
Should you smoke around your kids inside? And
I don't give a shit if people smoke in their house with their kids. I don't give a shit. I don't give a. Now, Mark, why aren't you going to outlaw cigarettes, even though they're obviously not conducive to the well-being of people by your own metric?
Because I don't believe in taking away people's choices if it only affects them.
So it's not just about
the choice. They still get the choice whether to, if they want to skydive and it's slightly higher risk than just, driving everywhere. That's fine. As long as they're not harming anybody else, that's okay.
I understand. Actually, I think I understand.
Throw them in prison.
Let me make sure.
Let's throw them in prison. Yeah, that's obviously harming someone.
Can I make sure that I got this right? So there's some things which you would not outlaw that you would give people the freedom to do, even though you would consider it harmful.
Well, it's only to you. I mean, if you want to destroy your own health, I don't care.
Got it. And you would make that kind of is that like a universal thing that
what do you mean?
Is that a universal you're saying? If you want to harm yourself, as long as you're not harming me, it's okay for you to do it?
Well, I think there's sort of more and less harmful things. Like, I mean, with cigarettes, some people smoke all their lives and they don't get cancer and they're totally
Well, most of them
don't,
Mark. Most of them don't.
Well, I mean, sure. Some of them have problems with fitness. Some of them have problems with
and some of them don't.
Emphysema. And some of them don't.
Yeah,
right.
Some of them don't. Now, Mark, I got to ask you then, if you had two twin brothers and they were in a relationship, would you stop that?
Okay, there's a pivot to something completely.
No, we're talking about moral odds, Mark. If there was two twin brothers who are in a why? Can you demonstrate the harm?
Yeah, because there is a power dynamic in families.
There's a power dynamic in non-relationships too, Mark.
Sure. Yeah, like in the workplace. Yeah.
Like everywhere. So I don't understand. How can you outlaw it just based on a power dynamic? There's a power dynamic between me and my wife. You going to outlaw that too?
What do you mean?
I mean, there's a lopsided power dynamic between me and my wife. Are you going to outlaw us being married, Mark?
Well, maybe I should if you smoke around your kids.
Yeah, but let's assume I didn't smoke around my kids. Would you outlaw that, Mark?
If one of your kids got lung cancer.
Yeah, answer my question, Mark. Stop pivoting, Mark. Stop pivoting, Mark.
I already did.
You didn't answer it, Mark. You didn't answer it. Yeah, but there's a power imbalance between me and my wife. Why doesn't that? Why does that get to be, but in a relationship does not get to be, Mark?
When you're in a previous relationship where there is a power dynamic, like for instance, your boss and you at work, there's already a relationship with a power imbalance there, or between brother and sister.
So if I meet a woman who's if I meet a woman who's less financially able than me, there's already a power dynamic there, Mark.
No, because do you think you have do you think you have a previous relationship with every woman?
Only the ones you have previous relationships with.
Yeah, so what you said is completely stupid.
How?
Because I said if you have a previous relationship.
And I said if I had a previous relationship.
Power dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I had a previous relationship with a woman who had way less financial means than me, right? That would put the power in my corner, right? So you would outlaw those marriages, wouldn't you?
That's not what I'm talking about.
No? I don't understand. How is it that you would outlaw relationship between two brothers based on power?
You don't think there's a difference in relationship between some girl you've dated and your brother? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that.
I think you need help. I think you need a lot of help.
I'm saying that you need to demonstrate the imbalance and how normal imbalances in relationships somehow supersede that or don't supersede that. Explain it to me. Because it sounds very arbitrary. It sounds like you're just going to outlaw it because you just don't like it, Mark.
Well, it's just that like when you're in a family, you have a bonded relationship that is different than, like, do you see your brother as in the same kind of relationship as your wife?
I
Do we
guess
need to get you help, Andrew?
all of the posturing isn't answering the question. Answer the question.
We need to get you help.
Yeah, so answer the question,
I'm worried
Mark.
about you and your brother.
I want you to answer the
seriously.
question, though, Mark.
Do we need to send the police? Is this guy actually...
Yeah, call 1-800 911. I couldn't answer a question during a debate, so I called you. Answer the question, Mark.
Yeah, that's not out there. I already have.
What's the answer? Can you tell me what the answer was? Yeah, I know, but you haven't demonstrated it. What is it?
You have a previous relationship that is a familial relationship.
Mark.
It is a power dynamic.
Mark, every relationship has power dynamics, all of them.
How many people do you know that are involved in relationships are well?
Oh, you know what then, Mark? Let's do it this way.
Answer the question, Andrew.
I don't know any people in relationships. I would assume all of them are unwell. But the thing is like,
all of them are unwell.
But what's the accounting?
Why should we think that
what's your accounting for it, though, Mark? What's your accounting?
My moral stance. Well, I'm trying to answer you. My moral stance is I go towards well-being. So if nobody who has ever had a relationship is well,
prove
and
it.
we both know that
then
they're
prove
not,
it. Prove it.
Oh, you think they are?
Yeah, I want you to give me the proof.
Sicko, what is wrong with you?
Can you prove it, Mark?
Yes, we study these people.
Then show me the proof, Mark.
Oh my God! Do I have to find a paper on the?
Yeah. Here's what you need to do. You need to show me the moral objection to, because I can find you a paper on how having a relationship with 2 HIV people is harmful. You ain't gonna outlaw that. You only arbitrarily want to. You only, and this is not necessarily harmful. What would how could you demonstrate the harm? Let's say 2 brothers met each other. They didn't know each other for 30 years, and then they met each other at work, and they became attracted to each other, and they started. Mark, is that okay for you?
Just for your information, I'm going to put in the chat here
a
paper on why is actually harmful for people. So if my moral stance is that I go towards well-being,
smoking's harmful for people.
Harmful for your children, absolutely.
Okay, but these people can't have children. They can't have children, Mark. They can't have them.
You're changing the subject.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, how can you ban that? How can you ban this?
All you want, but I do not want you.
They're only harming themselves, Mark.
You have a right.
Who are they harming except themselves?
Who? What?
The brothers. Who are they harming except themselves?
They're harming each other and themselves. Yeah.
No, they're only themselves consensually. Same thing as me. And you say when I do this, it's fine, but when they do that, it's not. Why?
Yeah, because they are not psychologically well. You do realize that we have exceptions for people who are in no state have a psychological issue. So there is no.
Listen, you cannot demonstrate every person is psychologically unwell.
Into the chat a paper on this, so you can read it if you want.
Yeah.
You can peruse it at your leisure.
Okay.
You can peruse it at your leisure.
So Mark, you're still not. Yeah, I want you to understand what you just said. You just said that if Andrew Wilson smokes, that's fine because it's only harming him. And if it harms him, that's his decision. He's a grown-up. He can make his own choice. When it comes, on the other hand, to 2 brothers engaging in, they're only harming themselves. They're grown men and can make their own choice. But you somehow say that you would outlaw it because it's harmful for them.
Do you smoke because you're psychologically unwell?
Maybe.
Incapable of making your own choice? Yeah.
I mean, psychologically unwell, maybe by your metrics, probably.
Then maybe we should put you away and get you some help if you can't. If you have psychological disorders that cause you
like
to
depression,
want to stop smoking,
like depression.
Absolutely can't.
Would depression be a psychological order? Should be locked up for, Mark?
What do you mean? No.
No. So when you say psychologically unwell, that doesn't really tell me much. It could just be depression, right? Wouldn't that be psychologically unwell?
I don't understand your point.
My point is that it seems, again, that you're making an arbitrary threshold breaker. You say, me smoke cigarette, that fine. Yes. Andrew damage himself, that's fine. If he smokes because if he smokes because he wants to, yes, it's fine. You're not going to do any move to outlaw it, right? Okay, so then it's fine.
You're getting confused between moral oughts and legal systems, and you have been all debate.
You're
Just
so
because
right.
Something is immoral doesn't mean.
You're so right. Let's move to morality then. Is it immoral for me to smoke a cigarette?
Yeah.
Is it immoral for me to eat a cheeseburger?
Is it immoral to eat a cheeseburger? No.
Is it immoral for me to eat a donut?
You might be more morally virtuous if you have a better health and, you know, if you're taking care of children.
How
but
come
I
it's
don't
a
think it's a
how come
moral
it's immoral to
necessity.
smoke a cigarette but not eat a donut?
Well, some things are moral necessities and some things are moral virtues. Some things, you know, if you kill somebody, obviously, you know, that's a moral necessity.
Well, I don't know. That doesn't
kill
seem that
anybody.
obvious to me.
But there, on the other hand, there's moral virtues. Like if you give a lot of money to charity, well, that's a virtue. But nobody, you know, it's not like you're immoral. If
Well,
you
what
don't
makes
give
it
all
what
your
makes
money
that
to
stuff
charity.
virtuous?
So
Mark?
we make this. What do you mean? I've been telling you about well-being all this
Yeah,
time.
I know, but what actually makes it virtuous? That you just
What
think
makes it
it's yeah,
virtuous?
like how come it's
good
not?
for your well-being?
Yeah. But lots of
And
things
it's
can
good
be
for others' well-being. Giving to charity is good for others' well-being.
Sure. So, like, but what if I went out and I fried ants with a magnifying glass because I thought it was really funny? Right? Is that that bad for my well-being?
Well, I'm a secular humanist, not a secular antist.
Mm-hmm. Is that bad for my well-being, though, Mark?
Is it bad for your well-being?
Yeah.
Not by itself, no.
No.
But, you know, if you do harm
But smoking
animals,
a cigarette?
I don't know your life. You might be going out there harming animals. It may be a
Yeah, I think it's
key
fun.
to
I shoot random like bullfrogs and shit. I think it's funny.
Happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I think it's funny.
So maybe we should have you checked out for psychopathy.
Psychopathy doesn't exist, Mark.
Do you feel a sense
Psychopathy doesn't exist, Mark.
Who told you that?
Show it to me in any DSM ever. Any.
Psychopathy.
Yeah. It does not exist. It's not an actual diagnosis, dummy. Psychopathy doesn't exist. It's not in the DSM anywhere.
It is a
You just made it the up, Mark. You heard it in Hollywood, and so you repeated it because you didn't know. Go ahead, Mark.
It's a symptom.
No, it's not a symptom. There is no there's no such thing as psychopathy. You made it the up. Yeah, Mark, you made it up.
You don't think?
Oh, it just clicked, didn't it?
What about?
It just clicked, didn't it? Mark.
Sociopathy.
Mark.
What are you talking about?
So wait, I'm sorry. You can diagnose people as sociopaths?
Not me, but other people can. Yes.
Can you show me what that diagnosis is?
Yeah. So the actual umbrella term that is in the DSM is antisocial personality.
Because you can't diagnose people as psychopaths, can you?
So
Mark?
it is. Psychopathy is one of the you know, it's not an official term, but it's description.
It's not a term at all. You made it up. You made it up.
Hey, you made it up.
Interrupt.